Welcome to Comics in the Cross, the greatest streamers that you ever heard of. My name is Cross, and tonight we are playing Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know, that was really like hardcore stuff.
You really dug into that dragon.
It was hardcore.
Dug into.
I appreciate the fact that you just went for it.
I did.
I'm gonna use 6 sorcery points.
Oh dang!
And I'm going to cast polymorph at 4th level on myself. I'm going to turn into a mammoth. Like Aries.
Yes! Yes!
Believe it!
Oh, I'm running towards the green light.
No. Oh, God!
Should I stop running towards the green light?
Benny, what's happening? What are you doing with the bed sheet and the? He lifts the bed sheet and there's nothing there.
It's okay. Apparently, I died last night, and I'm a ghost.
He looks at Hawthorne.
She ate one of Skinny K's bars and she turned invisible.
Hey, my mom. Okay,
Yeah,
there's a big floor puzzle in here with the cranes.
Whoa!
I'm not totally sure how to solve.
I just died by minecart. What the hell?
Bob and Glob, and there's just like a third one of them. Just like
it's
a
walks past them like, oh my goodness, they're multiplying. Okay.
I'm following you now.
No, stop it! Go! I gotta go talk to Leo.
No, I'll be quiet.
TBD, is that you?
Yes, of course. Continue.
No, you go.
Nope. Nope.
Why? What are you doing? What? Leave me alone! Oh
No.
my God. Do you need a task? Do I need to give you a task?
I have a task. Follow you.
No, that was... I thought the expiration was already on that. I thought we were done with that.
Yeah, no, I want to do it.
Oh, God. Oh.
I walk up. I said, I need something that deals with blunt force trauma.
He looks over. And if you crit, if you get a 1, you are going to shoot blocks. And he's going to take full damage.
Oh, a band-aid. Alright.
That's fine, he makes bandages, he can repair himself.
Oh no, you did not get a 1. You got a 1?
Hello there, Comic Clan, and welcome to Comics in the Cross. I had to look there and check that my voice mod was off because I saw Sydney in the corner of my eye give me a weird look, and I'm like, is my voice mod still on? How are we all doing this evening? Welcome to Comics in the Cross, the greatest streamers you have never heard of, and we are back for Chronicles of Andriesia. I am so excited for this. I have been waiting to get back into the DMC. A little envious that Caleb got to get back in the seat before me. I have been so waiting, and here we go tonight. Welcome all, and thank you for joining us as we come back from our break. I hope you are having an amazing new year. Happy New Year if we have not said it to you all already. Hope you are having hope you had a great holiday, a great break, whether you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, anything else that happened over our break. And if you don't celebrate any of them, I hope you just had an amazing few weeks. I hope it was just lovely for you.
Remember, it's the year of the dragon.
It is the year of the dragon.
My year.
So that's not going to be chaos for you at all. And I totally didn't wear this shirt on purpose tonight. Just
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
sure.
I see.
my Slytherin shirt, just to
My only fellow Slytherin.
Yep.
just to put the fear in you that there's a Slytherin. In
Oh,
the
we don't
DMC
even know
again.
what
Only fellow Slytherin.
TBD is actually.
Just to put the fear in you that there's a
Ravenclaw.
Slytherin. In
Oh,
the
we don't
DMC
even know
again.
what we don't. I'm not going.
Oh,
You're echoing.
No, we're good now.
Sticking Hufflepuffs and sticking
Mm.
Ravenclaws rule my life.
Hufflepuff.
I mean,
And
Yes,
the feeling.
Hufflepuff.
sometimes I'm Gryffindor depending on the mood.
The only Gryffindor I
Sometimes
have
you
is
gotta channel
Shadow.
the jock energy, you know?
Sorry, I could
Yeah.
talk about this all day, so please don't let me go on.
Yeah, let's not go into it. We literally have clips of this on our social media of a whole conversation that came out because of what houses we were in and our characters were in.
Oh.
Which was a whole thing as well.
What
But
I'm like obsessed.
but
Droghar
thank you so
is
much for joining us
100%
tonight.
Gryffindor.
Oh yeah, he's a Gryffindor.
Oh yeah,
Um,
100%.
But thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for joining us across our multiple platforms. If you weren't here for last night's session, what you doing missing it out? Go and check it out. Book of Asher kicked off with a phenomenal heist you do not want to miss. Because it was utter chaos, as it tends to be.
Did we expect any less?
No, not from this group.
Mm.
Just like I don't tonight expect anything less than chaos from all of you, because I'm used to it at this point.
Don't forget stupidity.
Stupidity and bucket loads as
course.
well. But if you missed it out, we are of course streaming across multiple platforms now. So if you have a preferred platform you like to watch us on, go ahead and check us out there. We're on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, and on X as well. Why are we on X? Because we can. Why not? Why not stream over there as well? But we are here tonight. Hope you're checking us out. Thank you so much for joining us, and we are getting back into this. So let's first of all, let me do some shout outs for some stuff. See, I'm getting derailed already. I'm forgetting what I'm meant to be doing. First of all, we are using a brand new virtual tabletop. We are part of an alpha testing tabletop.
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 If you missed us last night, we have done nothing but call this Tabletop because for about a year of me following them on social media, I literally thought that's what the company was called until I realized it wasn't. Like when they asked us to join the alpha and realized it was Tabletop just with a Y in the middle. So yeah, that was fun. But we are part of their alpha program. We have been testing it out. It seemed to go pretty well with last night, so we're going to be testing it out with Chronicles of Andriesia tonight as well. So it seems to be a lot of fun, a lot of great tools on it, a lot of great stuff to help out DMs, a lot of great stuff for the players to utilize as well, a lot of stuff to help with the storytelling.
I have to say, as a player, it was helpful. It was really helpful.
It seemed to have a lot of good, helpful stuff for it. So we will, of course, be using that as part of tonight's session. So please, !TT in chat, go and check out their website, have a look at it for yourself. They are, of course, all over social media, so go and check them out. And they have a Kickstarter page, so when this thing actually is properly ready to go, it will be going on Kickstarter. And if it keeps being this level as they keep working on it, I'm pretty sure we're going to be backing it as well. It's like, I know I definitely want to. I love the system. So definitely go and check them out. Also, of course, we are still partnered with our amazing partners over at Misty Mountain Gaming. If you've not seen my new friend, I have to show them off. My dice storage box. Technically, it's from Talon and Claw, but you can pick it up on Misty Mountain Store as they are partnered with Talon and Claw. So he is my Mimic storage dice store.
Coolest thing.
So if for anyone in chat, anyone on any of the stuff, I'm going to put it out on social media as well. I actually need a name for him. I've not named them yet.
Oh.
So I need a name for this little dude. I'm going to try and keep him in shot tonight. He is empty at the moment because my dice are all over there.
I'm
So
feeling a goober.
Goober.
Hey, someone redeemed name an NPC.
Oh,
and they
someone.
want to name. They want to name one of the NPCs Bunt Cake. So good luck with that. It was
Bunt Cake.
It was
Somebody redeemed it. Yes, I wonder who.
I wonder who it was.
I have 116,000 points for Comics Cross.
Well, you want to play the points game when we have a horror game redeem and we get to choose who plays it with Dixper on? Like, you want to play that game, Spacehawk? We can play that game.
We're gonna let's face it, we're gonna play that game.
Yeah.
Quite literally.
Yes, we are.
Boy.
Am I then feeling vindictive? Of course.
Lethal Company, here we come. Anyway.
I can't redeem this. I'm devastated. We got lucky.
But we are, of course, as you can see as well, we have overhauled the channel, which has got new channel point redemptions, new emotes, new overlays, new About Us sections on our streaming pages. So please go and check out all the amazing stuff. And if you're on Twitch and Kick, down below, there is actually an art section for all the people that have... Sorry. Honey, are you printing something?
Well, I was supposed to, but it said it errored.
Oh.
Well, apparently it's printing because my printer just turned on and scared the crap out of me there.
Oh, cool. That's my head pages.
Like my printer's like right over there at the door, so it's like it's far away from me. So I just had this noise over at the side of me in this closed room, and it freaked me the hell out for a minute. Like, what is going on? But yeah, please go and check out all the amazing artists. And we went on to Etsy and got a lot of this stuff. So a lot of them are independent art and creators. So please go and show them some support. We've got some absolutely amazing stuff from them. So it was an absolute pleasure. And of course, to shout out our own artist, Nitro, for the amazing new character image that we got of our NPCs updated, including Lilith and Rezz, who have joined the team, and updates to Aries so that she's now alongside Hyde, updates to Droghar, and updates to TBD, and it looks freaking amazing. It is phenomenal. I absolutely adore the new character artwork. I really do. So I want to shout that out. It looks amazing.
Appreciate
it. You are not new here. You work here now. You can't be new. You're not new here either. At this point, you've been here for almost a year, CBD. Oh my goodness.
So if I have enough...
Everyone just redeeming first, and hi, I'm new here in the Twitch chat.
And
oh my
I want my NPC name Bunt Cake.
I will name your Bunt Cake, okay?
I have enough for 2.
We've not even started. I can't name it. We've not even started the freaking game.
Do it.
Am I allowed to do the chance reroll? Isn't that cheating?
Oh yeah, I guess
we're not allowed to touch that.
Dang it.
That stuff you guys cannot do. That is for the audience to do on your behalf.
Oh man, because I could do it twice.
Where's my phone?
Let me look.
I will say if anyone in the party redeems that, it will not be counted. That stuff will not be counted for you. I just love the fact that the hi, I'm new here, and the firsts are all getting redeemed. Look, your goodness.
So many points.
See, this is what I was worrying about, is because we put in a whole bunch of new channel redeem stuff, and now everyone who's not used channel points like, oh, I've got new stuff to play with and click on, and that's what they're doing. All right, we're going to get started before this goes completely off the freaking rails, as if it's not already. So we have not been here since December, or well, since end of November, start of December time. And a lot took place away from Union City. The whole last chapter we spent traveling through the Feywilds, and a lot of stuff happened while we were in the Fey. We seen Aries get a new personality in Hyde, as there are now 2 personas sharing that body. And the rocker Hyde, the werewolf, is now sharing with her, and she is now also a cleric for Ilara, the patron archfey. I don't even know what they call her, because she's usually clerics are for gods, so of TBD. Our heroes also managed to make it into Valron's territory, killed a sister of woe, saved Arrow, and brought him back, and Arrow and Soraya decided to stay in the Feywilds. Following that, our adventurers had a really interesting couple of sessions, as some of them were transported to the marsh, and some new visitors came from the marsh from our Book of Astra crossover. This led to another battle where we killed another Sister of Woe, and led to a wedding taking place at the Old Lodge in the Marsh, where Arrow and Soraya got married to each other. It was not very bizarre marrying Caleb on stream when the wife's sitting there watching.
We've been flirting with each other for months.
I was the flower girl. You're good.
Yeah.
I was the one marrying them.
Yeah.
Which was
beautiful.
Fantastic.
And Droghar was my best man, so you know.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a little complicated.
It's a typical family. We're good.
That's what we do.
We have some complicated relationships on this show. It's fine. But yeah,
Like,
Caleb and I have
normal.
been flirting with each other on both shows for like since the beginning, so it was only natural to happen.
Love. Love.
But both of them stayed in the Feywild because Arrow was unable to leave, and Soraya decided to stay with her. And after leaving the marsh, our heroes returned back to Union City and did not find it as they left, as they found it in wreck and ruin and fire, and heard a noise of something clanging down the end of the road they were on. And when they looked, our heroes were met with a Reforged, an old enemy from way back in chapter 2, from an island that our heroes had visited, our heroes had ventured to, and had come across Droghars even sporting an arm from one of these creatures. And that's where we pick up tonight's session. You're standing in front of the ruined Misty Mountain Bar, the wreckage of Union City around you, and a Reforged standing at the end of the street.
Does it see us?
Make me perception checks.
Oh, okay.
Gosh. All right.
Wait, I have to roll dice, right?
Oh,
Is
nat
that how this
20.
works?
I got a 19,
Yes, that's
actually.
Nice.
Believe it or
I
not.
also.
Of course, I wasted my nat
I got an
20.
18.
Wait, what did I get? I got a 17 because I rolled
Dang.
a 4.
This is
I love how you still get a 17 when you roll that low.
sweet.
I have a 16.
Dang, this is sick.
All right, so everyone rolled pretty high for that. From what you can tell, this Reforged does not see you yet. It is walking down the end of the street from where you are. If the bar's in front of you, you look to your right and you can see the Reforged, and it's walking along the street. There is a potential for it to turn, but it does not look like it has turned as of yet.
I immediately throw my hood up and I get into the shadows as Aries. I hide. And I just tell him, like, get down, get down.
I'll just go, everyone to the bar.
There is no bar.
I'll follow, dude. Let's go.
Shoot.
Oh, wait. Hold on. My main man, Weird. I gotta find him. You guys go ahead. I'm gonna go try to find Weird.
Can I see if there's any like abandoned buildings nearby that we can kind of dip into?
Pretty much everything around you is abandoned. Some of them are in various states of destruction, but all the buildings are fairly still standing.
Okay.
Just with some heavy damage, so like you could probably dip into pretty much any of them.
How close are we to the front gate of Andriesia? Are we pretty far away?
Pretty far away at the moment because you've came back to where you left, which was in front of
We're
the
in
bar,
the middle tier, right?
which is up in the middle tier. So you would have to get to the lower tier to get to the gate.
All right.
It's doable, but you would have to try and make it there.
So, as Aries, I kind of try to catch up and get to Rezz, and I'm like, Rezz,
What?
look, I'll go with you, but
Okay.
be quiet, get down.
It's okay. If I don't move, they can't see me. I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
No, that's not how this works. We come across these guys, they're nasty.
Like, what do you mean? Like, they are
gonna make a
very
stealth roll.
foul-mouthed? Or they
Can I
smell
make-
bad?
Can I make a stealth roll? He's about to roll.
Like, they smell bad? Or they just, like, stay a bunch of crap that comes out their mouth? Like, they're
No.
very foul.
Drogar's arm used
Yeah,
to be real.
I think it's cool as hell.
They cut off his arm and replaced it. These guys.
TV, I will allow you
kill.
to make a stealth roll.
Yeah.
Aries, make one for me as well because you put your hood up.
Okay.
What did I get? Okay, I don't have disadvantage. 16.
Oh, I got nat 20.
There
Plus
you go.
Nat 20, Aries is definitely hidden. Let me just double check with the Reforged.
Uh-oh.
does not see you. DVD.
Huh.
I need Rezz, Lilith, and Droghar to make stealth checks if you're trying to hide from it as well.
So
Because you
I
see it
immediately
stopping
help.
at the end of the street, and you see it. You see a little like red beam starting to come out, and you see it from the waist up starting to turn.
I
It's like
immediately
scanning.
reach out my hand and make Rezz invisible when I touch him.
Good, because I failed that for sure.
All right, roll with advantage then, Rezz. You're invisible.
I got an 18.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, 19.
11.
11.
The first one was a 7, so
Better.
yeah.
What did Lilith get?
I got 8.
Where's Aurelia? What the heck?
Hey guys, what are those things?
I was going to say, yeah,
Why
Lilith
are
has
you
no idea what
trying
these
to
things
throw
even
things?
are.
I'm gonna
Lilith is just kind of looking at it. Rezz has gotten freaked out and wanted to go find weird. Lilith, still mourning her sister and all of that stuff, is now landed in front of this thing that she doesn't know. Rezz and Lilith have never seen these things before, so she does not have the same fear that TBD, Droghar, and Aries have.
Rezz
am I
100% does not have that same fear.
Scanning.
Oh.
Scanning.
Oh boy. What was that?
Scanning.
am I able to see Rezz?
No,
I'm
he's
invisible now.
Oh shoot.
He's invisible now, so no, because Aries has made him invisible.
Okay.
So you can't see Rezz. You could see him when you saw the direction he was heading before Aries made him invisible, but you don't know if he's still there or not.
I'm gonna really quickly like peek over to like lean into Aries and be like, okay, I'm going to Weirds, and I just take off invisibly.
Can I like trip him and like hold him down to the ground?
You may get the attack roll.
All right.
Can I acrobatics?
I was going to say, yeah, you need to make an acrobatics roll or an athletics roll to dodge.
So what am I rolling for then? Am I gonna have to be his acrobatics or what?
Yeah, you're just going to. Yeah, because you're trying to trip him, so yeah, you're just making an attack roll essentially.
Okay.
A 19.
Ooh.
Dang. You're either going to have to match it or hit a nat 20 to get him.
Let's see.
I got an 18.
Oh dang.
Aw.
You, with your cat reflexes, sweep your leg to try and trip him. Aries goes low, leg out. It looks like you're just about to take him, and Rezz, uncharacteristically, athletically, like leaps into a kind of roll and over it, and just keeps momentum and keeps running from it.
I'm weird.
Rezz, you're going to get killed.
Oh, Rezz is gone.
Is the beam like towards Lilith or?
It's starting come into the street now.
I'm gonna grab.
I'm gonna try to help push Lilith away very kindly.
And I'm gonna grab a big stone, and I'm gonna throw it over the head of
Oh jeez.
of the
No!
of the Warforged, like away from where he's scanning. So he's scanning towards us. I'm gonna throw it over his head so it hits behind him.
Okay. What was your stealth check?
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
It was a 19.
Roll again. And if you're going to throw the stone, we're now making it with disadvantage because this thing's going to be looking down the street.
Roll stealth at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in you.
So the first one is going to be your first roll. The 19 you got, you need to roll a second time now.
Okay.
You're going to do this. Because this thing's is now pretty much looking down the street.
But I'm hidden though, right?
Right now, but you gotta reach
And not
out.
if you
Right
throw it
now,
down,
but if you're
got it.
throwing this stone while he's looking down the street, you're not hidden. You've not ducked into cover or anything. You're literally just stealthing away from him. But like if you're going to make yourself aware to the creature, if you're going to do something like that, while he's looking down the street, he's going to see you moving.
Yeah, because I assumed we were in a building. That's what the stealth check was for. That's what I wanted to do was dip into a building.
You asked if there was empty buildings, but no one went inside any of them. No one said anything about going in any buildings or hiding in any of them. You're all still out in the street.
All right, so I'm going to go into one of the buildings.
Okay.
I'm going to drag Lilith out of the street. Okay, so those are the things that like got rid of Droghar's arm. So
Yeah.
I don't want you to lose your arm. Please come with me.
And now I'm
I
gonna
don't
throw
wanna
the
lose my arm
stone.
either.
I'm gonna throw the stone down down an alleyway.
Okay. Make me a strength check.
Okay.
Just a basic strength check.
Right.
I will say because of the failed stealth checks, Rezz, even on his advantage, still failed the stealth check. And Lilith failed it. This thing is now starting to walk down the street. It's not picked you up specifically, but it's given it enough of a reason to start walking down the street.
All right.
So is
I'm gonna-
weird
If you're
shop-
throwing this rock to like distract it, if you don't distract it, this thing is coming.
All right. I'm gonna
Is
pick
weird
up.
Just
shop-
FYI.
Go ahead.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, is weird shop going the opposite way that this thing is like walking towards?
Yeah,
Like, is
you
it
can
coming
get there
towards
going the
me
way.
or is it coming towards Lilith? Like she's this way and I'm running that way. I would assume.
Well, the thing is, like, if the bar was in front of you guys, this thing was to the right.
Okay.
So I'm assuming you're running in the opposite direction to
Wherever
try and get
weird,
to Weird.
yeah, wherever
because you're
weird
on the
shop
because
is.
right now you're up on the middle tier, so you're taking a path down to the lower tier to get to your shop because he's still in the lower tier.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna grab a big rock, like I guess part of the wall that's kind of crumbled, and I'm gonna chuck it as far as I can. I got a 23.
23,
Yeah.
nice.
I'm gonna
how
chuck
far
it
away
as.
is the robot?
It's still a little distance away. This is a small street though, so it's like it's turned and has entered the street. It's still at the very start, but you guys are maybe just over halfway down it. So like
Would you
it's
how
not
long-
far.
It's
Can I
15 or
s-
30 feet away, like distance wise.
Have a look.
Oh, there's
Oh,
a map.
yeah, well,
That
Nitro.
means there could be a
Oh.
fight. Oh,
Oh.
Ooh. Oh, I
Oh.
gotta zoom in.
okay,
maybe not that
okay.
Are we pulling up the map?
20.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're in
yeah.
Tabletop.
All right. Let me pull it up.
Tabletop. So
I
Where's-
will say
where-
that Rezz is like ran down this way. Hold on,
Uh,
on the ruler. So I'll say Rezz
okay,
has
there we
gone over this way.
so I was
Aries will
right
say
here.
is
then.
about here.
Oh, okay.
So Droghar
I
ran.
was trying to be
Droghar
next
ran
to
into the building.
TBD.
And TBD, are you trying to drag Lilith in there or push her towards this way?
Just one way or the other, whatever is closest to Lilith. So it's less of a
So I'm going to
distance.
say that. I will say, like, this one's closer to Lilith. You want to push her into this building.
Yeah, we'll do that.
I will say, though, if you're pushing it, I'm assuming Droghar tossing it down an alleyway, this is like the closest alleyway he can reach. So if you go into that building, that is the direction he's throwing this boulder.
So I guess now that I have a visual of it, I guess what
Mhm.
I'm kind of thinking. So that fire behind the Warforged, that area is what I was thinking. So like basically
Alright, so
behind.
you're wanting to. Alright, so you're saying like you've came through the building, for example, and you're here.
Yeah, if that's cool.
Yeah, and you're going to try and throw it. So
basically, I want to
23.
I want to throw it over his head so it hits behind him, so his attention is diverted.
I'm going to add
Okay.
to this by casting Thaumaturgy, which has a range
Okay.
of 30 feet. And I'm going to use the effect of you create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range, such as a rumble of thunder, a cry of a raven, or ominous whispers. So I'm going to have a whisper that just says, "Ah! My toe!"
Okay, and where are you
Right when
sending that noise?
behind the robot, right when the stone lands.
Okay. How
Nice.
far is the distance on that?
30 feet.
30 feet.
From where you are, you can get it, just behind the robot. You can get it to the to the pavement, to the sidewalk just behind it.
Nice.
So as you cast that, and as Droghar throws the boulder, you see the Reforged stop, and you see the whole upper body swivel
Oh.
super fast and face in the opposite direction.
Detecting. Searching. Analysis.
You have gotten its detection, its interest diverted from you guys. What do you do?
I want to try to
Go the
catch
opposite direction.
TBD and Lilith's eye
Okay.
and
Okay.
point that way. So I want to head like towards where Aries went,
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
around that
Sounds
corner.
good.
Okay.
Yep.
Basically, like right around here, like here, I guess.
Okay, so you guys are heading around that corner.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
TBD, you heading that way as well?
Mm-hmm.
By the way, as I'm running,
Aries, what are you
little-
doing?
Oh, go ahead.
I'm following them.
Okay, so you're following them, which takes us to this upper page here.
Oh.
As you
boy.
guys are running up that alleyway,
Oh, great. Great.
you
Well.
see at the glimpse of your eye a Reforged standing.
You guys,
You have
I don't like this.
You have one chance to try and avoid us. What do you do?
I'm
Turn
ducking.
around.
I'm ducking in the alley. I want to try to duck in the alley right here.
Okay, so you guys are ducking
that's
into
what
that
I'm doing.
alleyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're all ducking in there.
Mm-hmm.
DVD, you still dragging Lilith?
If she needs the assistance, then yeah.
I think
If she needs some encouragement.
I might need some.
Okay.
Okay, and
Can I-
Rezz, you're still heading down here.
Yeah, wherever towards. And as I'm running, any fires I'm seeing, I'm trying to put out. That's what Rose would do. With
Alright.
his mold earth, just like taking dirt and like magically throwing it to kind of snuff out as many little fires.
So, Rezz, as you are running through the city as well.
Uh-oh. I see that area that's blacked out. I
Yeah.
I know it's
there.
There's gonna be like
Black
50
spot.
reforged.
At least he's invisible. Oh,
Oh, phew.
So, sorry, I need to keep going between the
Thank
tools. So I'm going to say as Rezz is kind of coming through, he sees that fire kind of darts through the buildings. As you're running, Rezz, and you're kind of what's going through Rezz's mind at the moment as he's running
He's
through,
just
seeing
worried
all
about.
these.
He's looking at like just the death and the destruction around, and he's worried about his friend. He's like almost
As-
to tears, just like running.
You
It's
see the
weird.
death and the destruction as you see the destroyed buildings, the fires burning, as you see the bodies lying, as there are still some scattered through the streets of Union City. You start to have flashes in your mind.
Ah,
Oh no.
This is not the first time you've seen scenes like this.
and just like stopping in the middle of the street and holding my head, like, ah.
You see flashes in your head of large areas just littered with bodies. You stand, it's almost like you're in a different moment. And as the vision hits you, you kind of look down and see yourself dressed in a different garb and some of the blood on your hands. And you're holding growth and rot your daggers, but they're almost kind of like joined together in a different way than you've ever seen them. But yet you're still very like feeling of this is you. And the memory disappears, and you just have flashes like this as you're running through like this stuff. Just
for like a split second, my dagger's on my hips. I just like touch them for a split second and like shake it off and just continue going.
Rezz continues running. Drag the mic back up here. Rezz is running. Rezz, I'm assuming you're just going full sprint. There's no attempt to stealth. There's no attempt for that. You're just running for weird shot.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think he's trying to avoid the big things. Like, he's not going to run up to them. Like, if he sees them, he's going to duck into an alley, but he's going as fast, like, whatever is the quickest way within cover, so.
Okay, I'll say at least for the most part, going across the area, you're pretty much avoiding things. You're pretty much staying out the road of most things. Well, Rezz is running across the middle tier.
I'll also say while he's running, is there any reforge close? Because he would use I would cast, or I'll just do it anyway. I'll cast Druid Craft. I think I should do that. It's been a while. Almost like a firework in the air, but not close to me. I'll cast it like almost behind me. So it's like a firework. I'll just do like that, and a firework goes off. So it's loud, and so anything will go like that way and away from me.
Make me a stealth check with advantage because you're causing a distraction.
Oh, I'm glad it was with advantage. Nat 20.
Oh,
Nat 20. If you go to where you are on the map, you'll see a blacked off area. You just saved yourself, son.
oof.
The first roll was a 3.
Dogs.
There are 2 steel predators
Doggies
on the streets that he's by.
Oh.
And they are both completely staring up at the sky, this explosion going off, and they take off running towards where the explosion was.
Am I getting?
Completely do not see you.
How far am I away from Weird Shop?
You are coming to the kind of middle tier entranceway from the lower tier. You stop dead. Because at the opening to the middle tier, one of the things that's just off to the side at that area is the opening to the upper circle. Where, where the council held their offices and all that sort of stuff. All across that area of the middle tier, at that entranceway, you see not quite hundreds, but definitely tens metal spikes, heads on them.
Oh no.
I'm not seeing any enemies around, right?
There are no enemies in this area.
I am gonna frantically go up to each one and see if I see weird.
Can you say if you see Aurelia?
Or Grunder, because I know Grunder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look for. Well, I don't think Rezz doesn't.
Rezz doesn't know Aurelia. He wouldn't think to look for her.
Well, wasn't Aurelia? No, Aurelia.
He sees
wasn't
Aurelia's
there at
face and
the-
just slaps it as he's walking by. No, not this one.
Not that one.
Roll me a perception check.
Yikes. Yikes.
Butterball, what are you doing, girl?
A 10.
From what you can see, you don't see Weird's head there.
What about Grunder? Because I know him too.
Make a perception roll for Grunder.
21.
you see Grunder's head.
I'll walk over and I'll put my hands like on his face and just my head to his decapitated head.
As you look up, like you did there, you also stop for a moment because you see hanging off the edge of the upper circle bodies. It's the new council. You guys had met before going to the Feywild.
Well, good things to Raya. She got out.
Ooh.
Remind me who's in the council?
You see the goblins, Rex and Teald.
No.
You see I'm completely blanking his name. That's really bad for a DM. For the turtle wizard that Minic was friends with that was teaching Aurelia. I am
Demo.
not I completely Demu, that was a thank you.
No.
I completely blanked on his name there. I'm so sorry. But Demu, you see hanging from there as well. And a few other members that you weren't close with. You see Drozimir, the head of the meek ones.
Oh, dang.
The mind flayer that roasted Droghar. He was on the council.
Rezz up to this point is just in tears. Just looking,
You, Rezz, from your travels, and you have other flashes of similar stuff that you've seen again. You know exactly what this is. The council being hung up like that is sending a message.
I'll sit immediately, and I'll just center myself, and I'll make a portal, and I'll just kind of I want to try to sense where the group is, and I go to create the portal, and I'll walk through it, I'm trying to teleport to my friends.
You're trying to teleport back to the others, or
Make me a teleportation check.
Actually, you know what? That's not a bad idea because Rezz freaking got lost going to the Feywilds. It should be.
That's what I get. I kick myself for that one.
Do you really?
That's a little bit of revenge.
I'm not going to let him forget that. He
I don't
freaking
even
threw
know
that
what
at me.
Last chapter was twice as long as it should have been because he messed up.
It was literally an extra session because you guys had to march to Lara's area because he.
Oh, we found the giant
What am I rolling
snail,
for that?
wasn't
I
it?
don't even know. I started to roll and then I'm like, I don't even know what I'm rolling for. So.
You're fine. I'll say that you. You know what? Just roll me a d20.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Uh-oh.
And it's going to determine if all hell's about to break loose for Rezz.
An 11.
Aw.
I got
You
a
are
1-1.
lucky, son. I was going to say if it was 10 or lower, you were going to teleport in the street right in front of that reforge that they're hiding from. You are lucky you rolled an 11.
So
Droghar, you see this door open up next to you and you see Rezz coming through it.
Rezz! What's up, man?
And I go up to him. I'm like, what were you doing?
They're
Running
dead.
away like that.
All of them.
I put my hand on his shoulder. Who?
Dude, the council. Grunder. Bodies, there's heads. They're gone. They killed them all. I've seen this before.
So Aries immediately turns into Hyde and just goes in and just hugs Rezz.
And I embrace Hyde.
I look at Hyde.
I'm full. Rezz is full on like bawling.
Yeah.
I have my hand on Rezz's shoulder and I look at Hyde and I say, Aries, the halfling couple. I need to go see if they're okay. Like now.
And then Hyde turns and says, look, they're outside the city. Aries' heart is breaking too, but it's too risky. We have to stay together. We know these. They single us out, we're dead.
They're hunting. And they're killing.
To get out of here, we
Everyone.
have to find a safe place. Stay.
Has this happened before, to TBD's knowledge, in any of the past iterations?
Nothing like this. TBD's seen wars and seen conquerors and seen people burn cities to the ground. So in that sense, like, yeah, this is something that's very familiar to her. But in the sense of something like the Reforged marching across Andriesia, no. She's never seen a metal army like this to this scale. People are always messing with stuff, you know. Every iteration of the world has artificers that are messing with stuff and creating technology, but to this extent, no.
Droghar's gonna take his ring and put it to the sword. He's gonna clench his jaw and then kind of like twist the handle a little bit, and the sword from the hilt to the tip turns to platinum.
Is there any dead body near us?
I was going to make you do a perception check. You know what? There is. There's not even a point making you roll for it anymore. Like you see, there's bits of bodies and stuff, but you do see one corpse, and because you're in a little alleyway, but it's a little alcove between the buildings, and you look in through one of the windows and see a corpse.
I'm going to go up to it and kind of usher everyone along with me, and I'm going to cast Speak with Dead on this body.
Nice.
All right, so I'm going to say the building, like the one that's just to the left of Droghar's token, you guys go into that building. I'm not going to move the tokens because it's a tiny building. I'm not going to try and shuffle everyone in there, but you'll kind of squeeze in, or are at least peering in the window as TBD goes in there.
And then I kind of go over to Rezz real quick, and I just say, "Look, I'm here. But Aries, she needs to be out right now. I'll see you later." And I kind of do like a little, like, punch in the arm. And then I turn back into Aries.
Aries, I don't know this place well. I need you to ask the questions.
Okay.
I don't know who you need to find.
I'm going to move you two there. Say that you two go into the building. The other three of you kind of stay in the alleyway. As you both go into the building, you see the body of an elven man lying on the floor, fairly badly wounded.
All right. Go ahead, TBD.
And I'll go ahead and cast it.
Speak with Dead. You have 5 questions.
When did they arrive?
See that? What's going on? My God, they're killing everyone.
When did they arrive?
Something was spotted on the water a little way off a few days ago. We thought it was just new ships coming in.
Are they in the bottom rung?
Oh no. There's so many. So much chaos and burning and destruction. They wiped it all.
What was their purpose in coming?
They're said. They just slaughtered those who wouldn't fall in line. Some they took the upper ring. Never spoke.
Where Where are they staying? Where's their master staying?
He arrived and went straight top of the city. No one has seen him since.
What does he look like?
You're not in here.
Oh, I'm not? Oh, I thought I was. My bad.
No, you can ask. He's at the window. The three of them are
Oh.
peering in.
Peace.
What do you look like?
Hello there.
Terrifying. Massive metal monster. Burning weapon.
I look at Aries. It's him.
Mhm.
It's the maker.
You see his eyes closes.
All right.
And as he says that, I look down at my arm and I shoot my sword out. And I retract it back.
Droghar. If it's him, we need to get out of the city until we make a plan.
Great, let's get out.
Rezz, he has his bun. He takes his hair out, and it just flows down. If we see anybody, we'll save them. I agree.
Let's go
Get the
to the
hell out of
halfling
here.
couple.
I agree. Let's go now.
Slowly.
Everyone,
Stealth- Yes, thank you, TV. Stealthily.
this halfling couple, Rezz and Glenn, really good people, and they're outside of the city, so we should be safe.
I'm gonna change my armor to stealth mode.
Go for it.
If we
You
find
guys-
survivors, they have to walk. And they have to be able to be quiet. If they
We-
can't walk, there's nothing we can do.
Let me
Re-
worry about that.
Rezz, we're not leaving you behind, and we don't have time to bury people, so they need to be able to come with us. We can bury dead later. We can mourn later. Right now, we need to get somewhere safe.
I agree with Droghar.
Rezz doesn't say anything. He just kind of looks off.
Okay, guys. Let's move out quickly and silently.
You guys start to head out into the city. You come past the upper tier. A lot of the Reforce have kind of moved into the next part of their kind of circuit round for patrol. So I'll say that you guys kind of get to the entryway for middle tier, and the rest of you see what Rezz has seen. It's to get to the lower tier, you can't miss this. You see the bodies, you see the heads, you see the spikes.
I want to.
Rezz kind of doesn't even look. He's seen it. He doesn't want to see anymore. He just kind of avoids eye contact and pushes forward.
I want to see if I see anyone.
Okay, maybe a perception check.
Can I also look?
Yeah, you can look as well.
23.
I got a 10.
For the 10, you don't see anyone new, Droghar. You see the same ones that like Rezz has mentioned, like you mentioned, like the council and Grunder and stuff like that, but you don't see any other new faces. A couple of people that you've maybe seen in passing or seen at the bar or stuff like that, but no one that you're aware of. TBD, there wasn't that many people in the city that you knew in depth, but you see a lot of the kind of like the meek ones, priests and different stuff. You see a few people from the Feywild who were in the city that you were aware of that have lost their lives and their heads have been added. No other major people that you'd be aware of.
Ooh.
Um,
Okay.
Aries,
So, guys, make me a stealth check for going into the lower tier.
Okay.
You're coming out of that and you're coming the lower tier as well, I will advise there is not as much cover as the middle tier.
Yeah, I got a nat 20.
Add my intelligence modifier. No, I could do wisdom.
Okay. I don't want to do this.
Oh.
Ooh, I got a nat 20.
Yeah.
Heck yeah,
Joe.
dude.
Wow.
Heck yes.
I got a nat 20
Yes.
as well.
Yes.
Is that
What the
3?
hell's going on?
Is that 3? Holy crap.
3 nat 20s on stealth checks.
Yes. This
What'd
is
you
how
get?
we roll.
What'd you get, Lilith?
Come on, Lilith, don't let me down.
Oh, 1.
Oh no.
Having a bad day. I got a 7.
Can I impose disadvantage on myself to help Lilith?
No.
Okay. I tried.
Thanks for trying.
It's an interesting idea, but no.
I have the highest
Somebody in the
modifier
chat,
for
help her do a
stealth.
re-roll.
Yes,
Anybody?
please. Oh my.
Yes, guys, don't forget that you can use. We do have quotes that
This
you
is
can use
hilarious.
to help
Oh.
us. So please do it.
Bueller?
There are also options to make people reroll really good rolls and make them roll badly as well if you want to do
I
it.
don't like that as much.
This
Like
is
if,
a bad
like
one.
if someone rolled a
You can
nat
reroll this
20
one.
and you wanted to change that.
I think that rocks.
I do not.
Because I am a DM of chaos.
My dice apparently like chaos.
Uh-oh.
Yay,
What?
Alright.
What?
What?
Alright.
Thank you, LJ.
LJ,
Thank
you need to
you.
tell me who do you want to reroll?
Oh boy.
Is it Lilith or do you want someone else to reroll?
Ooh, that.
I'm
would
assuming
be-
it's Lilith because he's like, I got you, fam. So I'm assuming he's letting Lilith.
Yep.
I got you, fam.
Gotta-
Jed.
Thank you, Misha.
Die.
I have +4 on stealth, and I've rolled horrible.
Alright, reroll, Lilith.
All right, so Lilith gets to reroll. Whatever this is, this can't be rerolled because now they've altered it. So
I got an 11.
You. That's better.
It's above a
That's
10.
a lot.
I'll
That's,
take it.
that's better.
it's better.
Considering all of us got above 20.
I'm not
yay.
gonna lie. I was waiting for the nat one, like reroll, yay! That one.
All right. Thank you, guys.
But there we go. We got a higher roll on that. So you guys start to make your way through the lower tier. I was going to say this is nothing compared to what's up in the middle tier, but I mean that literally. Like, there is practically nothing. Like, the lower tier is almost completely, like, gone. It's almost like walking along, like, you know how you walk through, like, those wood chips that people put outside? It's like there's that much destruction and debris. It's almost like walking through wood chips.
Dang.
Like, that's almost all that's left. You see a few pieces of buildings, a few ruins, a few things.
Can I kind of look for survivors? I feel like that's what Rezz would definitely be doing that.
You can have a look for survivors. Make me a perception check on it.
16.
There is no one that you can see. Like, I mean, it's actually scary. Like, you went from seeing bodies and pieces of people almost like abandoned in the street to like, there's nothing.
You mean I don't see an NPC named Bunt Cake?
No, you don't see Bunt Cake here.
That's the guy that we resurrected, for the Speak with Dead.
Oh yeah, his name was Bunk.
Captain Bunt Cake.
So.
That doesn't count.
I go up to Droghar and I'm just like, what would be a purpose for all this?
I don't know.
He's not even keeping them and reforging them. It's just death.
This is just pure destruction for no cause. This seems like the dead guy said, like a message. It seems like a message.
It is.
You kind of come through that lower tier, and you see the ruins of Weird and Grunderful shop. You see it, and it's still got pieces of it standing, but there's debris everywhere. It's
I look at Droghar. Please.
I'll go with you. Come on, let's go.
Rezz,
Right,
you
just
got
a
2
moment.
minutes.
We'll be real quick.
I kind of station myself out and I watch, but I'm like hidden in the shadows. But I'm watching to make sure no
Guys,
one comes
keep
in.
cover.
As you guys head towards the shop, you all rolled pretty well on your stealth check. Lilith's roll is still lower than their perception. And from some of the ruined buildings in the lower tier, you see a Reforged coming. And it spots Lilith. It starts to come towards, and you see that little beam come out where it was scanning like before.
Can I do Druidcraft once again and try to distract it?
You can try. What are you going to do to distract it?
I'll look down the. I'm assuming there's like a road. I could see pretty far down, and I see fire.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll cause like almost like an explosion sound, and the flames will just rise. Like it exploded, but it really didn't. It's just magic. An explosion sound and like flames kind of rise, like something's going on over there.
You see the explosion sound happens. You all hear it going on and all this. The Reforged, unlike last time, doesn't turn because its scan has picked up Lilith, and it starts coming towards Weird and Wonderful Delights.
Oh boy, I'm gonna switch my armor to.
I'm just not the stealthy one.
Do Rezz and Droghar notice that?
Make me perception checks.
I did.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did. I'm sorry. You did. You totally did.
Rezz noticed it. So you guys aren't in the shop. You're kind of at the edge of it, and you see the Reforged coming.
Guys, we have to get out of here.
Wait. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try it.
Deep scan initiated.
I'm gonna conjure a woodland being.
Okay.
These are my pixie friends from earlier.
You gonna conjure the pixies? Okay.
Come on, pixies! Don't fail us.
I'll look at them. I don't know actually. Okay. I'll just do it. I'll cast it. And I'll look at them really close and Rezz is pissed. Get that big thing away. Now. Do whatever it takes. Distract it. Move it far away.
The three of them start flying straight towards it. You see the cannon that's aimed at Aurelius, or not Aurelius, sorry. I was going to mention Aurelia before. Dang, that was a freaking throwback.
Aurelia pops out.
I'll turn to Lilith and I'm like, down. Like, get down.
It's like, and it starts aiming the cannon kind of at them. As that is happening, from behind all of you, you see something fly past all of you.
Oh gosh.
And hits the Reforge.
Who is it?
And you see something start to electrocute it.
Who is it?
You see two cloaked figures, both dual-wielding blades, charge at the thing and start
Bob and Glob
at it.
Bob and Glob.
You guys hear this massive opening noise from behind you inside Weird shop. What the hell are you doing? Get down here now! You guys turn around and you see Weird in the shop has lifted open a trap door. Like, get your asses down here now!
Okay.
I jump, I grab Lilith, and I literally like yank her and roll her in there.
Getting ragdogged today.
And
Hey. I haven't been doing much.
If she's nothing like she's not been stealthy at all.
Wait,
Everyone's like,
wasn't it
I
Aurelia
am the worst.
who? Wait.
Yes.
Memory.
Yes,
it was
Yep.
Aurelia that got the reforged. Yeah. You
Yep.
know what? You and the reforged.
I'm the reason why
Droghar lost his army.
Yeah. Yep.
yeah, she's just never done well with the Reforged. It's never gone well.
Aurelia is
scary.
And do you know what as well? Like their passive perception isn't that high. Like their passive perception is like 12.
You rolled an 11.
But like literally she's rolled lower than every stealth check.
+4 on my stealth. +4.
And it's like
man.
even with that reroll, like it was one short of making it. It's like, oh my goodness.
I'm gonna snap to dissipate the pixies, so they're not just getting slaughtered for no reason.
The pixies dissipate. I'm assuming all you guys go to Weird.
Yes. Yes.
He basically kicks you down the trapdoor underneath the shop. And you see the two hooded figures finishing off as you're going into the hole and run towards the shop as well and follow you down.
As we're down there, I'll turn to Weird. Dude, I know you don't like hugs, but come here. And I just like give him I don't care if he's fighting it or not. I just go for it.
Just get off me.
Drogar's gonna put his fist out. It's good to see you, man.
I'm so sorry about Grunder.
Where the hell have all of you been?
How long have we been gone?
5 years.
Oh, goodness.
And he starts walking down like this underground tunnel.
Wait, what?
Oh, yes. Time in the Feywilds is significantly slower.
5 years?
Uh-huh.
We
5
would've
years
gone
since
for,
you
like,
disappeared.
3 weeks. Maybe. 5 years?
That's what I said. You deaf as well, big guy.
Rezz is mumbling to himself now. I should have known.
He puts a cigar in his mouth and starts to walk. The two hooded figures you see put their swords back into their sheaths. And
Weird.
you see
Where's
them
Darius?
de-hood. And it's Aurelia and Amaya.
For goodness sake, you two.
I'm hugging Aurelia.
Aurelia hugs.
Yes.
To see you, Twilight Protector.
I've won.
What?
What did you?
I've won.
Where is Darius? Why couldn't he stop this?
What do you mean where's Darius? Darius has been gone for a long time.
I should have known.
Darius is gone. You guys turned him back into conquest, remember?
Oh, but wasn't he just gonna help in some way? I don't know.
He was restored to where he was meant to be. He's a celestial being.
Weird. Are they just in the city or are they all around?
Oh, you guys better come in for a drink. You got a lot to catch you guys up on.
Well, good news is we got Arrow. He's happily married to Soraya, by the way. She's not coming back.
Yay, one of the best fighters in the city isn't coming back. Bloody fantastic.
But we saved Arrow.
Is he coming back?
No, he's kind of bound to the Feywilds.
Great, useless information. Thank you.
I'm gonna look to Aurelia and be like, "It's good to see you."
Good to see you too.
Amaya, you owe me some money for the beer.
You owe me a bar for being missing for 5 years. Defenders of Andriesia.
Oh boy.
You follow them down this tunnel. And it looks kind of like just like a sewer tunnel, but it's all clean. Like you see Weird opening a big kind of circular door at the end of it. This used to be my black market underneath the city until we were overrun by metal monstrosities.
Oh,
Rezz is very familiar with this place.
And this kind of became home of the rebellion. Welcome to the resistance, folks. You see a few people kind of scattered around, but like it's not even 100.
Is this all that's left of the entire city?
Yeah, dude, did you not see the head parade up at the gates? They slaughtered everyone. Or that's if you were lucky. If not, you probably bumped into a few of them. They're in those metal suits.
I'll go up to a weird. And,
so they did reforge some.
I'll look at them and be
Got a
like,
factory right here at the heart of the city, underneath the Maker's little kingdom on the top of the hill. The factory is just popping out them anytime they find someone. Anyone resists too much, they're considered defective. And
how did Grunder get it?
in the first few months, saved my life.
Rezz looks and he's like almost about to cry. He just walks up to a wall and punches it as hard as he can. Damn it! Should have known.
What about outside the city? Have they gone far?
We've reached out to other cities. As far as we know, they were heading out to others, but we've never got responses back. We tried to make it out of the city a few times, but the countryside has reforged every so often. We just didn't have the manpower to go after any help.
Do you know why they're
Reports
here?
we came. Oh yeah, I know why they're here. Because they're pissed is why they're here. Because your buddy Arrow and his little crew went on a revenge mission. Thank you, Captain Leo. He went to the island and he attacked the Reforged at their home. And he freaking did damage. He killed the Maker, or left him nearly dead. The Maker isn't put into a suit anymore like he used to be, from what you guys told us about. He is now a massive metal monstrosity himself. He rebuilt because we thought they'd been destroyed, so no one checked, and they rebuilt. He rebuilt his army, and then they just showed up one day.
Where is Leo?
And we were not prepared. Bugger if I know, son. Not seen them in quite some time, and they're still alive. I'll be completely shocked, but Drew the Arrow disappeared a while ago.
Drogar's just dumbfounded, and he kind of just puts his hand on his head and runs it down his hair and kind of just walks off.
He's like,
Leo should be alive. When I sent him back, I sent him back to the seas.
yeah, you sent him back 5 years ago. Just after he did this. Been a while if we have seen him.
We're gonna have to go out and get help. There's no way we can go against these guys without help. What about Minnick?
Y'all better step into my office and I better fill you up. Maya, Aurelia, ladies, I know we've not got much of a bar, but you think you can get our new guest some drinks? We got it.
I mean, I'm sure my dad would maybe.
We can't reach anybody on land. The prospects of getting to the Portuga is a no-go. We don't have ships that can get there. We try to hit the water. The Reforged just blast them apart. We've no way of reaching overseas for help to the pirates, if they're even still there, because the Reforged would have had to pass Portuga to get to us. So I don't even know if they're even out there to reach. Weird takes you back into the back office. He sits in a chair behind the desk. Welcome to the command center. I guess I'm your frickin' general. He's got like maps and paperwork on the desk. We've got a little bit of communication with the resistance in Kasich Wood. There's still some people alive over there, but that was another city that was majorly hit by the Reforged. Any city with a big enough population and a big enough army has been attacked. The Hail Mary pass that I've been trying to work on has been... There's one area the Reforged haven't went to because there isn't a big enough city there, so they don't see it as a place that they need to venture to. And it's the mountains.
Droghar slowly turns around.
Droghar.
But I know for a fact that there are clans of Goliaths that live in those mountains. And I know for a fact the clans of Goliaths up there could give these Reforged a run for their money. The problem I've got is I and the team we have here do not have the ability to get up there. And I can't send any messages up there because pretty much nobody up there reads.
We'll do it.
So we can't do any written protocol with them. But a full Goliath tribe. That's it. That's my plan. That's my Hail Mary shot to beat these things. Otherwise, I don't have anything left. I don't have resources to build stuff. I don't have enough resources to help the people we've got. I don't have enough resources to freaking leave this city to go somewhere else.
Aries
Rezz-
goes over to
Good
Droghar and puts
Aye,
his
pretty much all
her
good
hand on
news,
his
yeah.
shoulder.
Droghar is like shaking.
Rezz stands up, pushes the chair back.
But like, not only do we have a possible Goliath army, you, bunch of idiots, managed to finally come back after being away for 5 years, and not only that, you bring me a Goliath. One of their own kind to go and bring them back here. What better things could I ask for?
The
It may
only
not be that simple, dude.
the only tribe that I'm aware of was my own. That would
Fantastic. You can bring the family in.
I kind of get down on Droghar, like, and he's shaking. And I try to get in his face, and I'm just like, Droghar, you were gonna have to face it sometime, one way or another.
They disown me, Aries. They try to kill me.
I know.
They're not
You're
going
by
to listen
yourself
to
this
me.
time.
And I don't want to talk to them. I cannot face them. My father.
Then
I
your
need
city's
a
lost.
I need a minute. And I kind of just walk away for a minute.
Like, I know the big
Really,
fella's having a hard time with this, but the fact of the matter is, we don't get those Goliaths, we got nothing left to fight them with.
Really, make sure you get a really strong drink for Droghar.
Make it two.
Guys, he'll do it.
On it.
Just give him time. But he'll do it.
The honest truth is, look, I like you a lot. I really do. I've liked you guys since I first met you. But you guys haven't been here for the last 5 years. Now, I can understand walking into the situation that you all have walked into, that this is a situation that you weren't expecting and it's thrown all of you, and you're coping with a lot of stuff here. I've seen the people I loved, the people I know, the people that are my friends, be slaughtered, be killed, and be turned into those freaking machines. Every single day for 5 years since those metal monstrosities landed on our island.
Weird to find Droghar. We're gonna... Don't worry.
Droghar walks up. Weird, right? I
Never mind.
Sorry.
Aurelia, give him that.
Sorry, I realized what you just said. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Droghar says, I can't let shame lead to another death. And I look at the group. Like, I kind of look at what they're wearing. You're going to want to bundle up. It's extremely cold.
It's alright. Hyde and I got fur. We'll be alright.
Where, dude? Got anything for us?
Great fire at all times.
I got anything for you? No. I got some beds for you for tonight. I got a little bit of alcohol left. A little bit of scraps of food. That's what I've got for you. You guys are officially the most tooled out people in here. Bar Maya and Aurelia, who are like the only fighters I've got left. You all stay here tonight. Get yourselves sorted, get yourselves recovered. You guys have had a hell of a trip as well. And have to deal with the fact that you've missed 5 years of everything. If they're at the bar, grab some drinks, we'll bring some food over. And we'll try and run distractions for you tomorrow and let you guys make it out of here.
We can head to the halfling couple's house. That's at least apart one place. And then from there, we could probably head into the mountains.
Halfling couple?
Rezz and
Yeah.
Gwen, they live just outside of the city. That's where I stayed before everything happened.
The names don't totally ring a bell, but you're not going to find them outside the city walls. You guys haven't seen out there yet, have you? Hundreds of acres of farmland, farms. Burned so bright it almost looked like the sun lit up the night.
We can at least use their home.
They're alive, they're definitely not there. I pray to whatever God's listening to is that they made it somewhere safe. But if they ain't here, I'm not going to find them out there.
I'll get up. Well, I'm already standing up, but I'll turn to Droghar and I'll kind of tug on him. Come on. And I reach into my bag, and I got a bottle of hooch from the wedding that I snuck in here.
I thought I would say skinny Kev bar.
I have a couple of those in there too.
Ooh.
Just drink.
I take the whole thing to the face.
We're straight.
Glad I got two.
And then
I look at him like.
And then I go to where
grab another
Maya.
one.
I go to where Maya is pouring the beer, or has the beer, or alcohol, or whatever it is.
Is the equivalent of moonshine at this point.
That's
pretty much.
Droghar doesn't
It's all whatever stuff they could get and kind of distill into some sort of alcoholic beverage.
I just
lay out the glasses and they bring in food and you see that it's rations and scraps and things.
How many empty containers are there in this area?
Empty containers?
Yeah, or like tables. Like how much space is there that isn't the ground? that you would deem clean.
That would deem clean. Not a lot.
Cleanish.
But it's a fairly big little space. There's a good like number of tables and stuff in here. Like Weird's like this is just a bar area. Like Weird's like black market area is pretty big. It's a decent size. Like he ran a massive underground operation here.
Hey, Weird, do you have any empty barrels?
Yeah, I probably have some lying around.
Can
Why?
I have them?
Yeah, you can have some of them, yeah.
What if
I mean,
I
they're
did
in
a
the pipe.
magic trick? I
A
think
sort
it
of
would really
magic
interest
trick.
you. I have a really cool one.
Sets them
Okay.
all on fire. Everything.
TBD is going to go up to the empty barrels and kind of like drag them over to like where the tables are, and is going to start to glow kind of with the golden light and cast create food and water.
Ooh.
And 45 pounds of food, and 30 gallons of water. The water is going to go in the containers, and then the food's gonna try to go on the tables. The food will spoil within 24 hours if it's left uneaten, but the water stays clean and doesn't go bad.
Yeah. Guess it pays to have a cleric around here. Hallelujah.
I didn't know we could do that.
Where
You'll
one
get
last
there
thing.
one day.
Okay.
Is my Aries still up? My old spot.
Your spot's still there, Rezz.
All right. Rez starts walking over to his area.
Weird kind of goes and hollers for people to come in and get at the food, and there's enough kind of refugees in here that it's not going to go bad in 24 hours. They'll eat it, and they've been eating scraps for a long time.
I get out my my pan flute and I start playing a song of rest just to kind of calm people down and just create just a safe spot for everyone while they're eating.
Some mood music.
Yeah, mood music. There we go.
I'm gonna grab
some
a glass.
Light jazz.
Some soft jazz, elevator jazz. I'm gonna grab a glass of the alcohol and just slam it back, and I'm gonna kind of dip it in the bucket of water and kind of just dump it on my head.
Play some lo-fi.
And then I'm gonna grab another one, and I'm gonna walk over to Lilith and hand it to her. Guess we're going to get to meet my father, which is just fantastic. And I hand it to her.
Sorry, big guy. I'm sorry, big guy. But you are our only hope.
Yeah, I know. So it seems. This is not going to be fun.
Well, I got your back.
I appreciate. You are, though, going to want to put on something like really warm.
I am warm.
That's true. You do have fire. Like you are like kind of like from fire. You have like perpetual fire. I don't even know what perpetual means. Just say it.
It sounded good.
I thought so too.
Droghar.
Ah, yes, our intelligence.
That word of the calendar he got.
We all
Hanging
have
up
a
on the wall.
collective brain cell, and then Aries has the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, Droghar is like kind of stumbling. I just kind of while I'm playing my pan flute, just do like a little magic trick and just like have some flowers grow like in a vase like next to Lily, just kind of.
Does she see them?
What?
Does she see the flowers?
Me? Yeah. I guess so.
Yeah, she's doing it right next to her. Say she sees the flowers.
I make I make eye contact with Aries, and I'm like,
Ah. And
I
I
kinda-
start turning it to more like Kenny G
Somebody needs to
music.
draw
just
that.
on a pamphlet.
wanted to draw that how to train your dragon meme with like this situation because that's all I see when you did the thumbs up there is Aries.
So I kind of take the vase and I kind of slide it towards Lilith. Like I found these and put these in this vase.
Oh, where'd you find them? Because like all that's out there is devastation.
There was like small pocket of like luscious flowers that I saw that I had to pick. Just take them.
Okay. you pick the last.
Rezz
good
is triggered.
flower.
Don't question it. Just take it. Just take it.
Okay. Thanks, Droghar.
And Droghar is thoroughly embarrassed, so he's gonna go grab another drink and kind of go on the wall and slide down and just sit there and like slowly sip on it.
Have I made it to my area? To the area I used to.
Yeah, you kind of find this little kind of corner away. It's still kind of there. There's been a lot of kind of stuff like almost like thrown around the area, almost like a storage a little bit. But for the most part, the area is still kind of there and it's still kind of in place.
Is any of my old? I don't have probably anything there, right? Any of my old like gear or anything?
Not really. Any of the stuff that was there has been basically utilized and run through at this point.
I just sit. I must say, is there anyone around? Or I mean, there's a lot of people down here, but is there anyone near me?
Not really. Most of the people have kind of headed into the room. You do see a couple of people kind of mulling about, and there's someone kind of resting against the wall near your spot.
I'll sit down and I'll start praying. And I cast divination.
Right, you cast divination.
And everything's. I close my eyes. And I open them, and it's all just. I feel like this is what would happen. Close my eyes, I open them, and there's just this white void that I'm in. And I look up. Why? Why is it like this?
Why is what like this?
The death. The destruction. I didn't mean for this to happen. I know about time. Could have said something and I didn't.
Why do you assume that you're responsible for this?
I could have set us back. Before, we could have won. But I was careless. Could have prevented this.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Perhaps you coming back 5 years later just guaranteed you and your friend's survival.
Why do I keep seeing flashes? Who am I?
There's information that you've asked not to be given.
I want to know who am I?
I don't believe you understand what comes with that question.
Answer me this. Why did I see people dead while I was in the street? Not from this realm, but from another. Who were they?
That is part of the question you did not wish answers to. Unfortunately, with all that has happened recently, Some memories are harder to keep hidden than others, some that have a strong resonance within you.
Tired of sitting back. Please. Help.
How would you like me to assist you?
I'm tired of being weak and stupid. Give me strength and give me power. And give me smarts, because I need some of those.
To imbue you with that would be to restore what is lost. I need to know that that is what you truly wish.
What will the knowledge do?
It will remind you of all that was lost, all that you chose to forget, the reason that you came to me in the first place.
If it's to avenge these people, then so be it.
You are responding in anger at this moment. I would like you to wait one more day.
No. You know what I want. When I woke up in that forest years and years ago, and you spoke out to me, and you said, go, I listened. And I traveled, and I worked, and I helped people. I did what I was supposed to do.
Rezz, you will watch your tone with me. Do not take my calm attitude and do not take the gift that I gave you that you did not request, but I gave you to replace what was taken with something beautiful. Do not take it for granted and do not dictate to me. You are not the god here.
And I bow. I'm sorry.
You are responding in anger and under the influence of strong alcohol. You will wait one day and then meet with me again. And your head is clear. If you truly still want these answers, I can give them to you. But bear in mind, I am not responsible for the pain that comes with them. It is your pain. It is your memories. And it was you that asked them to be taken in the first place.
Okay.
So if I restore them, you need to be sure that you are getting something this severe. As your body is sitting in your old alcove, silently kneeling, praying to the world, and as you're in your void, talking, God, you all of a sudden feel a sharp pain through your hand, stabbing pain through your hand. You come out of your divination and out of your conversation, see a cloaked figure with a knife through your hand. I finally found you.
Uh-oh.
I have finally found you after all these years.
Who are you?
You remember me
hurts.
soon enough. Good. And she twists the knife.
Oh.
Good. She pulled it out. Be seeing you again soon. You see the cloaked figure turn and disappear into the crowd.
Was that your wife?
Oh boy.
I reach in my bag and I pull out a bandage that I stole from the marsh. And I'll wrap my hand.
Oh boy.
And I'll head back, still in this drunken stupor. I'll see Droghar, and I'll just sit next to him with my back against the wall.
I've seen that, Droghar.
I was giving it a good
Droghar
college
drank
try.
So much Drogar's drank so much alcohol he's been struck with blindness.
I'll just pop a squat next to him, but back against the wall, and I'll just take my bottle and just go for it. I won't say anything.
I don't. They're not going to listen to me. If anything, they're going to kill me. But it's, I mean, it's the only chance. It's the only chance we have.
Yeah. Yeah. And he just takes another drink. We could do this. I'm here for you.
Sugar looks down at his hand. What happened to your hand?
I think I got stabbed.
Like, recently?
Yeah, I think so.
How do you not, like, know 100% if you got stabbed?
I'll be honest. I might be a little drunk.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Hubert may have done it, but I don't know.
Or you can't go under a character arc while under the influence of alcohol.
I heard if you pee on your cuts, it helps.
Oh, TBD boy. Comes busting in. No! No. TBD takes your hand, places them between hers, cast healing word. Please don't.
Oh.
I mean,
he looks, he's like, so I shouldn't pee on it?
No, pat, takes the bandage off. No more wound.
Just, and I just kind of lightly tap him on the shoulder.
Highlight protector.
I lightly tap him on the shoulder. Next time, you don't need spell. Just pee.
Is that what the big Goliaths do?
No.
I don't think so.
Oh. Because I was going to say we could ask him when we get there, you know?
I probably don't bring up peeing on your wounds with them. Probably not a great idea. Actually, just probably probably not talk at all.
This is how Rezz dies.
Be the best course of action.
The next question.
What is sex?
Like,
pee on your head?
I'm like.
Do you pee on your hand to heal a wound?
I'm just like I'm like nicest Goliath you'll ever meet in your entire life. So just like it only goes down from here.
Huh.
Yeah. It's not going to be fun.
That's alright. We'll get them, you know? I got growth and I got rot. And I have an assassin. And I got Hubert. I got my magical bag of crap. What?
Did you say assassin?
I don't know.
Oh.
I said Hubert and the thing and something else.
I think you should probably go to sleep.
I just vomit all over the ground.
Oh, lovely.
You take the step back out of the
I know. I just scoot over.
I'm gonna go lay down just for a 5.
Yeah,
so,
5
and
hours.
it just collapsed.
Good night. Gonna drag him off to the side.
I know. I was like,
to
"Come on,
bed.
TBD. Let's take him upstairs." And
I'll get his arms. You get his feet.
all right. I just go. Oh man, he needs a bath.
TBD starts like swaying. Body.
You gotta like bring off the
Go
nasty.
be the way to go home.
Is Weird around?
Weird just kind of disappeared out the room.
Okay.
But you see a light kind of just down the hallway a little bit. He's back in his office.
I'm gonna go to his kind of right outside his office and kind of just lightly pound on the outside like frame. Kind of poke my head in.
Yeah, how can I help you, big fella?
We should probably talk. Are you going with us?
No, I'm staying here, fella.
So I find a seat and I just sit down and I kind of just like put my arms on my knees. So I don't know how to say this, but obviously we're going to meet my tribe and like that's our last hope, obviously. But I don't know if I've told you this or if I've ever told you this, but I was sentenced to death by my tribe and I ran away, which is like double coward with Goliaths. So there's a very real possibility that I will be killed on sight, either by my father or by the leader of the clan. That being said, I'm still going. I just need to know, like, what do you think I can tell them? I guess I'm asking you for advice, really. I have no one to ask.
So I'm not exactly one for advice or counselling or how to mend broken fences with family. I'm probably not the perfect person for any. Regardless of how close you are with them, though. They're your people. And one of them is your father. You know what's most important to them. What makes them call to action. What's going to make them step up into this fight. The pitch that I had in mind was a combination of two things, and it was the only things I could think of for Goliath to get involved. Was one, this is a threat to them, a threat to their family, a threat to their clan, and they can either come down here and meet it, take it on, or they can wait until it's walked over all of Andriesia, and then comes for them. Say what you want about them not going to the mountains and not being in the cold. I don't think the Reforge will stop if that's the only thing left to walk over. And secondly, it's literally going to come down to no guts, no glory. Goliaths love a fight. They're all for the glory. They're all for the battle. This might be the most epic battle, most monumentous warrior's death any of them have ever faced. I don't know if anything after it would come even close. These Reforged have walked over everything. And I'll be honest with you, I have no clue if this is going to work. Even if they say yes, and even if they come down here to fight, I have no guarantee that the Reforged aren't just going to slaughter the Goliaths as well. They could all die and we could all be screwed. But I literally have nothing left to throw at them. I have been throwing everything we've got at them for 5 years. And that's just the Reforged and the Steel Predators. That's not even including the Maker. I've not even seen him. No one can get close to him. He sits at the top of the upper circle. Because the honest truth is, my full plan, and he pulls some papers out the road and has his map out. My role is to stay here and stay alive. Because if the Goliath can come in and can give me enough of a distraction and take the attention of enough Reforged, he points at the heart of the mountain that the upper circle sits on, the centre of the middle tier, in the heart of there. That's the factory. I know how technology works. I can blow it up. But I need to get there first. And I can't get close. The Reforged, the Predators, and eventually the Maker. That's all for you crazy nut jobs. That's what you're hired for. That's why you're the defenders of Andriesia. You do all the crazy crap that the sane people won't do. Me? I do the other crazy crap people won't do.
Droghar kind of feels his pulse in his throat. And he kind of reaches out and puts his hand on Weird's shoulder and looks him like dead in the eye. Says, I'm sorry you've had to fight this fight alone for 5 years. And then I kind of stand up and start walking out the door, and I stop and put my hand on the frame and look back. I'll do what needs to be done. We'll get them here.
Weird shouts. He's like, big guy. Don't be sorry that we've been fighting for 5 years. I've been fighting my whole life. Just a different fight. And don't carry the guilt of missing 5 years. The honest truth is, if you were here when they landed, you'd be dead, along with everyone else. The fact that you all came here after it all settled might have just bought us the win that we need. Just gave us one last shot to beat them. You've gave us hope again. Get some rest, big fella.
You too.
So while this is all going on, I want Aries to go up to Aurelia after she's done with her Kenny G, mood music.
She goes up to swaying.
They got lighters. Candles.
And after we put Rezz upstairs, I come back down and I go to Aurelia and I'm like, we could use another stealthy person, right? This lot kills me in their stealth. Except TBD. She's pretty good without her clunky armor.
TBD trips down the stairs.
She's still TBD. She's still Twilight Protector at the end of the day.
Yeah. But we could probably use another stealthy person.
Imagine you guys probably good, and not gonna lie, One Last Adventure sounds very appealing right now. But Weird needs us here. Maya and I are the only fighters he's got left. And the people here, if this place got attacked, then You would be on his own to defend it.
So you and Amaya, did you guys ever?
Surprised you didn't notice. Really holds up her hand.
Aw. Well, congrats. I'm sorry you had to.
We tried to hold off. They wanted you guys to kind of be here for the wedding, but it didn't look like anything. You guys might not be coming back, and the city being wrecked and destroyed, it's like we did it here.
Hey.
One of the last things the demo did.
I'm sorry you had to be here by yourself for 5 years. You know I would have backed you up, right?
You feel a hand like hitting you from behind the bar. Hey, she's not been on her own. The Maya kind of pops in.
Well, you know what I mean. You were always at the bar.
Not been much of a bar for the last few years. We're now soldiers and fighters now for weird. He's a scary good general, as if he's been preparing for stuff like this all his life.
I can see that. Hey, you two.
Like, seriously, the weird crap he stored down here is insane. It's kind of crazy.
I'm just surprised it's all gone, that you guys used it all up.
He threw everything we had at them. Like, he did practical doomsday devices that didn't work.
We barely made out of the island, as I really can remember. TBD was a rock or something. She kept just changing. She was so distraught. But we barely got off the island. I can only imagine the amount of reforce they have now. We're gonna have to go and get this help. I think it's the only shot we got.
Yeah, they have most of the city. Most of them were turned. It's been hell. No other way to put it. And now we're just, honestly, just kind of stuck here.
Well, a heads up. Once you need some noise, I can help with that too. And if you see a big, giant wolf kind of figure, don't worry. She's part of our crew.
It really kind of stops for a minute. It's like, oh, that's right. I almost forgot. You became a werewolf.
The Feywilds did something strange, though. She's a person now. Her name is Hyde.
Just a person? What do you mean a person?
And then Aries just kind of goes, all right. And so she kind of morphs, and then like Hyde comes out and it's like, hello, love, how are you doing? I'm Hyde. And like this
Holy
giant,
crap!
like, what? You wanted to see me?
Yeah. Hi?
And I just like basically shake her whole arm like up and down.
You're a werewolf.
Well, not technically, love. I'm I don't even know what I am. But like, I am mostly Fey, partly werewolf, and mostly
like,
Aries.
Aries can change and transform like a werewolf would, but you're sentient? You have your own personality?
Oh, love. And I play the better music. None of this pan flute stuff. You want to hear it?
Yeah, go ahead. We're in a kind of music vibe right now. Go for it.
Yeah! TBD! Mosh! And I just like go like this out, and I'm like...
Do I have spells for Mosh Pit?
I cast Mosh Pit.
Yeah.
At second level.
At second level. I would like to add
All the
guidance
changes
to
is
this.
how high up in the air Droghar jumps from. Like he like bounces off a table to get to second level and crashes down.
Use mosh pit with great weapon master.
And a reckless attack.
The harm starts to vibrate with harmless tremors.
There we go. Yeah.
This
That's it,
sweet,
TBD.
nice, chill vibe that was going through the place completely changes. Utter
No.
chaos ensues.
Oh, party.
All
YOLO.
the candle lights in the room start flickering different colors.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Weirdo kind of comes through to see what's going on, and you guys see him kind of standing at the door. He's like leaning against the post, and he kind of has a smile on his face. And he kind of looks at you, Droghar, and meets your eyes. And he just mouths to you, goes, "Oh."
Hey, everybody. Let's get some drinks in here. Yeah.
Oh man.
Hope or death.
Yeah, you don't want me helping with the performance check.
TBD dance.
I'll try to dance.
Lilith's rocking out.
Hey, I rolled an 18, so that's a 17.
Nice.
Hey, look
I
at that.
get the picture of
Very-
Lilith like rocking out, like having a drink in her hand, like with the drunk kind of girl with the one hand in the air, woo, sort of dance going on.
I'm just trying to avoid TBD's armor hitting me in the mosh pit.
Well, it's slimmer now. It's not metal anymore.
Oh,
So you don't have to
okay.
die.
Well, that's good. So you won't die.
I think
It's
Droghar.
like bump into TBD in the mosh pit and they're all plate armor. Like,
Clunk, clunk,
Oh,
clunk, clunk.
no.
Drogar's still on the wall, like sitting on the floor, sitting next to Rezz, making sure he's not laying in his own
Oh,
vomit.
Rezz is gone. He's
Rezz
a
is
No,
on
he
the
carried
stairs.
him
Oh,
took him
okay,
to
upstairs.
bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. TBD and Aries took him to
Oh,
bed.
that's
He's
right.
We put him on his side.
The picture I've got in my head is literally they just had like arms and legs and they just landed face first on the bed.
And then
He
Tabaxi
would've. He
rushed
was
back
out.
into the room, turned him to his side, and said, "Don't choke," and then ran away.
Yeah.
Put a wallet in his mouth just in case.
Yeah.
So he didn't bite off his tongue.
Drogar's gonna
It's like, just leave him there, he'll be fine.
he's gonna just kind of finish his drink and kind of set it on the nearest table and head up to the room, to his room, to wherever he's sleeping.
Yeah, we just kind of like pulled out some places for you guys to kind of sleep. It's barely rooms. Rezz has a kind of room because he had a place. But
Well,
you
like a
guys are
hammock.
kind of, but you guys are kind of scattered in places that he was able to pull. He's found some sheets and stuff, but that's about it.
Yeah, I just find a
Like,
corner
you
and lay
guys
down
don't-
on one of the like sheet mat things.
Oh, I also like to think it's canon that Rezz does have a hammock, and when they put me in it, they didn't put me in it right, so I'm like, my body's kind of just hanging.
Oh,
You know what, that's
absolutely.
They
good.
put me in sideways.
Oh yeah, my
So I
image
got
is
like
like
a hammock in
yours.
the middle, and I'm just hanging there
Yeah.
suspended.
My image is like your legs and kind of like gut are like in there, and the upper half of you's just like dangling off the. Which is actually a pretty good position to be in, because if you throw up while you're like that, it's just going to come straight out. You know, you're not going to choke on it like that.
Yeah.
Gravity's going to do all the work, so it's actually pretty handy that they left you like.
Don't
There you go.
die.
Don't die.
Wait, you're an
They
air
help.
Genasi, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to breathe.
Oh, that is true.
You two have though have not thought about this until after he's in the hammock, so he's still like that. So like he can't choke, but he's still hanging upside down in his.
It's not good to have vomit in your respiratory system anyway.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be nice. I
Probably
imagine
would
it's
hurt.
I'm gonna wake
Yeah.
up talking like this.
like the 40-year-old smoker, like.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
but yeah, so the place kind of like parties out, and as it starts to kind of like, there's a bit of a party, but everyone starts to kind of wind down as well, and weird gets you guys all set up with spots to kind of sleep and rest and do whatever. Rezz is hanging half out of his hammock. As he's hanging kind of half upside down at his hammock as well, he kind of has. he kind of comes to a little bit, just vaguely, like he won't be sure if this is real or a dream or. And as he's hanging upside down, the cloaked woman comes back and kind of sits cross-legged at the kind of the other side of the hammock. So she's sitting while you're dangling off this side. And he's just looking you in the face.
Whoa. You're the one that stabbed my hat.
Yep, that's right.
Well, you're not nice, are you?
Oh, I wanted to do a lot more than that, but apparently I'm not allowed to touch you right now. I wish I didn't make the rules, but I just wanted you to know that as soon as I'm able to, I'm going to end you.
Who are you?
All the suffering it caused. Kind of leans over and gives you a little pat in the face. You rest for now. I'll see you soon. Dad.
Oh.
She stands up and walks away.
Well, alrighty.
My guess was close. Enough.
Family drama.
Rose goes, what?
Oh boy.
As everyone kind of settles in for the evening, and Rezz has that experience, you guys all settle in, start to rest, and very soon, all of a sudden, you're awoken by banging. And here as the door slams to the Resistance headquarters. Next thing you all hear as you're waking up, and I've been startled awake by this, is Weird yelling at the top of his voice, "Everyone get out of here! They found us! They found us!" As you guys kind of come to the main hub looking for an exit, you see Reforged and Steel Predators in the doorway, and one coming through Weird's office.
Is there any ground exposed underneath this cellar? Is it all just like concrete and?
I'll tell you next week because that's where we're going to end it for this evening.
Oh gosh.
All right.
Question before I forget.
Gosh.
Did we get a long rest or no?
You got a long rest.
Okay.
You guys have been woken up after getting a long rest.
Okay.
So you guys are all like patched up and everything. You have eaten, you have drank, your spell slots are back. You're all good.
Perfect, because I used a bunch.
So special shout out to King Amos for the raid right when we're about to end.
Yeah,
sorry for that, guys.
I saw that.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, I saw that comment in, and I'm like, I can't stop. I'm like right at the end of the story.
Dude.
But thank you so much for coming in, guys. We appreciate it. Appreciate you showing the love. We are all doing well. Thank you, Raiders. But yeah, that's where we are finishing our story for this evening. It's good to be back in Andriesia. It really does.
Next week should be fun.
A few things to kind of mull over and think about.
Boy.
Just a few. Just a few.
Just a tad bit.
Theo didn't
We gotta
die.
Get out of here.
So how have you got a month to sit and ponder on something, and like I really want to tell these stories, and you start kind of messing with stuff.
Oh boy.
This is a great first session back. If any of you have missed it and want to catch up on this, please go and check it out on our YouTube. We are live there currently now, but we also keep everything archived over there, so you can catch up with that and any previous episodes of Chronicles of Andriesia and our other TTRPG, the Book of Astra. You can absolutely go and check it out over there too. Thank you so much for all the love and support over there. We appreciate it. And also, if you want to keep up to date on everything that's happening, because we have a bunch of other stuff going on through the week, keep up to date with us on all of our socials and in our Discord. Oh, yep, and the audio version as well on Spotify. It'll be dropping on Thursday per LJ as well. So, but yeah, catch up with us on all of our social media to keep update with everything that's going on. We have more streams coming this week. I may be back tomorrow night. I'm thinking changing my stream night, just because I'm going to have a free night and Jay's busy, so I'm like, I might just use it and stream that night instead of Thursday. So I might be playing some games tomorrow night at 8:30. So keep up to date with us on social media for that change. On Wednesday night, I am super excited because we are finally back with some Sea of Thieves.
Yo ho!
Oh, boy.
And I cannot wait for that myself. Spacehawk, Nitro, and LG the Paladin, who is in chat, will be setting sail again on the pirate ship, and I'm so excited for this. It has been far too long. I love Sea of Thieves, and I'm ready to just jump back into this and just cause chaos.
Gotta blow a couple boats up for chunks.
I was going to say to you as well, Nitro. I was looking at the merch store today. We absolutely need to get the hashtag Brig shirt back in the store.
Okay, yes. We can do that
because we took it out of the store. We absolutely need to get it back. If we're doing Sea of Thieves again, I want that shirt back in the store because I want to buy it so badly. Like we need that one back.
We can definitely do that.
But yeah, we'll be doing that. I'll play games tomorrow. Probably jumping back into some Mass Effect tomorrow night. That's what we're doing. Just because I'm like, I've taken a break with Baldur's Gate and kind of playing it off stream and stuff, and it's like, yeah, I don't want to just jump back into that now. I kind of want to get back into the story of Mass Effect and some of those games because doing Baldur's Gate on stream again, like I'm going to be in that game for a couple of years at this rate. If I wait and do it like once a night, I'm like,
you're going to be in a couple of years, man.
I know. It's like doing it on stream is not going to work. So I'm going to jump back into Mass Effect because I need to finish that story, as well as a bunch of other stuff that's dropping. And then on Friday night, I will be joined by Jaye as we co-stream with our good friend Locksteady over on his Twitch channel. We will be co-streaming Dark Pictures Anthology and starting Little Hope. Yeah. We started the Dark Pictures stuff in October, and everything just kind of went off the rails and we didn't get back into it. So we're finally getting back into those games, and we'll be doing that on Friday.
I'm so excited, except I hope my character does more. Oh my gosh, I did diddly squat.
Your character barely did anything, and somehow the first 2 times you got to play her, you ended up doing underwater scenes.
I could barely walk.
And down. I have no idea how. Your scenes were you swimming, and I'm like, and they were like hours apart.
Were you guys freaked out in that game?
More unnerved. I wasn't definitely freaked out.
I got jump scared the worst because of the rats. Yeah. The 2 scenes with the rats like jump scare were the ones that scared me the most.
Wait, this game is pretty spooky, and the devil in me is terror. It's the scare. That game is the scaredest I've ever been in a video game.
I'm excited to play that one actually because that's like the death house thing, the hotel, right? That's,
that one. That is the scariest video game I've ever played.
Yeah,
I played a lot of scary games too. The Quarry is also really good.
That.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, we need to do that one as well.
Yeah.
Until Dawn is still my favorite.
I love Until Dawn. I just wish they would finally drop it on Steam because I don't have a PlayStation to play it. And it's like the only one that they've not dropped. It's like, come on. It's like the best story.
It is. It's so
Even though I know the story of it because I watched a playthrough because I didn't have a PlayStation, I'm like, I would still play it. It was amazing. But yeah, that's it pretty much for this week. And then we'll be taking a break on Saturday. And then Sunday, make sure to come back and join us as we are going to be back with part 2 of the new chapter of...
Not this Sunday.
Not this Sunday.
Oh, not this Sunday. That's right. You're here. Oh, that's right. Are we taking a break next Monday as well? Or are you back home by
Monday? No, I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back.
Cool. I wasn't sure. I wanted to just double check that. That's right. Next Sunday, we will not be back for Book of Astra, but if you've not caught up with Book of Astra, perfect time to get some watching of that in and get caught up. Our last session last Sunday, last night for Book of Astra.
I was going to say yesterday.
It's getting late. I'm tired. Leave me alone.
Last week.
The one last night was a lot of fun. We did a bank heist. Oh. And it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun doing that. It was utter chaos, but it was fun.
We had some Mighty Python references.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we did. And then next Monday, we will be back with session 35, as scary as that is,
That is
of
nuts.
Chronicles of Andriesia. What's next for the heroes? But thank you so much for everyone coming and hanging out. Thank you so much for the raid, King Amos. That was absolutely
thanks, dude.
Crew in here.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate you bringing your community in. Lots of love to you, brother. Nice to see you streaming back over here again. I know you kind of switched to YouTube for a bit, so I'm glad you're still over here, man. Much love. Love you, bro. But thank you so much for everyone who joined us tonight. We appreciate it. Hope you all have an absolutely amazing week. And remember, in 2024, just like it was in 2023, it is still a good week to be a geek.
See y'all.
Take care. Oh, before we go off, actually, I completely forgot to shout out one thing. If you want to financially support the channel, go and check out our Patreon. We've got some amazing exclusive content that's dropped over there. This last week, we dropped an interview with myself and Spacehawk talking DM to GM about our campaigns. We also got a watch along with myself and Nitro watching Thor, Love and Thunder through. And then, actually, it's Monday, so the new one will have dropped today. The first of the interviews with our PCs will have dropped. It was the first interview. Go check it out on Patreon and see. But thank you so much, folks. Remember, it is a good week to be a geek. Take care. We'll see you all